and physical therapy to help them get better off of it. Certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators, or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com. Request your virtual quote and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports.
For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to high school football here on SummitCitySports.com. My name is Ryan Dellinger. I'll be your host for the special edition of Saturday football here at Southside High School. The Carroll Chargers on the road today. They will take on Southside. The only reason why we're playing today is because Mother Nature would not cooperate last night. Too much lightning on the south end of town, so they went ahead and canceled this matchup between these two SAC foes, and that's why we are here this afternoon. Don't forget, later this evening after this game is over, we will have more high school football coming to you live just down the road at Bishop Luers High School, as Northrop will travel out to the south side of town to take on Bishop Luers. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Acme Bar and Grill is currently located at 1105 East State Boulevard. Order your favorite pizza, pasta, salad, and more, all with the click of a button. Acme Bar and Grill accepts orders online for pickup. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves, and trust Kurt Smeo to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete ceiling, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan's University residential campus located in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignment, and engine diagnostics and more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Alisteca Mexican Restaurant has been servicing consistent food since 1973. Our recipes use only the freshest ingredients. Family owned, we pride ourselves on great quality. For more information, go to alistecarestaurant.com. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solutions for your home or business. You can count on us to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Go to AndersonCoolHeat.com. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's largest integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. To learn more about our services, log on to ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. Well, look over here. We've got about 6 minutes before we get underway here at Southside High School. Last night, there were a few Summit Athletic Conference games that were played. It was Bishop DeWanger winning big over Concordia. It was Snyder clobbering Wayne, a game we were able to call last night, 44-12. And it was Homestead who fell behind early. And if you got a chance to watch the Homestead game last night, you saw fireworks right away. The opening kickoff returned by Northside for a touchdown, and then they kicked off, and it went in the end zone. It was a touchback, and then on the first play of scrimmage, Luke Giddy hit Kistler for an 80-yard touchdown pass, and the fireworks were going right away there at Chambers Field. Here this afternoon, it will be Carroll and Southside. And like I said, later tonight, Northrop out at Bishop Luers. Congratulations to Coach Donnelly over at the University of St. Francis this afternoon. His team won this afternoon over St. Ambrose. It got close midway through the third quarter, 17-7, and then the Cougars able to pull out the win there. I believe when I left, it was 30-something to 7. A few turnovers there when I took off to head over here to do this game between Carroll and Southside. Taking a little bit closer look at these two teams. Doug Dinan in his 10th year, 69-38. Roosevelt Norfleet in his 6th year, he is 8-49 at South, 12-85 overall in 10 years coaching. The Sagarin ratings for Carroll, they're 75-22. That's good for 44th overall, 24th in Class 6A. South with a 35.41, 189th overall, 43rd in Class 4A. The last outing was a very good game between Carroll and Dwenger. That one came down to the wire. It was Dwenger winning late, 7-3. Carroll has one of the best defenses here in the area, and they showed it last week against a very good Dwenger team in a loss. Southside, well, they got their first win in quite a long time. Their first win in 18 games over Wayne. They won 46-35 over the Wayne Generals. The last meeting between these two teams was on September 21st of last year. It was Carroll in a romp, 52-6 over Southside. We'll take a little bit closer look at the Carroll team here as today they'll play South. Next week they will be at home. They'll take on Homestead. That's a game you'll see right here on Summit City Sports. Then they'll finish up with Concordia and Wayne as we hit the home stretch here in the SAC. For Southside, their stretch run includes all winnable games, maybe other than their last one. After tonight, it is the Totem Pole game next week. It'll be right here at Southside as the Legends will come in here and take on them for the Totem Pole. Then they'll be at Luers and at Homestead. So we'll see if they do some senior night stuff here this season. So that's a little bit of a closer look at both teams. Try to get back here to another screen, and we'll try to get the capsules from last night. Here there'll be some other scores. Oh, wrong button. We'll take a look at the 6A. Sorry, there we go. In the media poll, we did have some upsets last night. Avon, though, the number one team in the state, standing at 6-0. They defeated Fishers 35-14. It was the number 2 team in the state that got beat by North Central last night, a game they jumped out early, did Carmel, and then they were defeated as they lost 27-21. Lafayette Jeff, they beat Anderson. Warren Central over Pike. Homestead took out Northside. Brownsburg over Westfield. Maryville beat LaPorte. It was Snyder beating Wayne. Fishers lost to Avon, and Warsaw is playing. I believe they've already played today. That game, I think, was an 11 o'clock game this afternoon between those two teams. So that's a look at the 6A class. And we'll get down here to the Southside one, and then that 4A section. 4A poll, it is the New Prairie leading everybody there. They are at South Bend Adams today, another game that was canceled. They had big storms up around South Bend all night last night, so they canceled everything. East Central defeated South Dearborn. It was Evansville Memorial over Evansville Ritz. Delta over Newcastle. East Noble blanked Norwell 35-0. Marion beat Logansport. Mooresville over Franklin. Plymouth today, that game is against Wawasee, and Mississinawa defeated Oak Hill 40-0, and rounding out the top 10, it was Evansville Central over Evansville Harrison in a big way. Actually, we're going to go all the way down to 1 because that's where the fireworks were yesterday down in Adams County, and it was the number 1 team is Indianapolis Lutheran. They won again last night. They beat Indianapolis Seneca 42-21, but it was Adams Central and South Adams. So Adams Central as the number 2 team. South Adams came into that game at the 3 spot, but it was South Adams in a blowout last night as they beat Adams Central 42-14. Number 4 Park Heritage, they beat South Vermilion. It was Southwood over Manchester. And then it was North Vermilion beating Attica West Washington over North Central. Monroe Central defeated West Dell. Cherubusco, they're playing, I believe, right now against Fremont. And Sheridan defeated Taylor yesterday in the top 10. So those are some of your brackets from around the area and the rankings and some of the teams. So the two teams have come out on the field. We've got about 30 seconds to go. We'll take our final timeout. We'll be back with the start as Carroll takes on South.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
We're just about set for kickoff here at Southside. The two teams reenact the coin toss. And we are just about ready to go. Carroll won the toss. They deferred, so they'll kick off to Southside. Nice doing these games, Patrick, here in the bright sunlight. We see all the numbers and letters and everybody who's on the field. When it gets dark, sometimes my eyes don't work so well, so Southside will send back number 10 and 11, both back there to return. It'll be Alford and Jackson back to receive. Kicking off number 97, Trevor Horton. The wind blowing out of the north towards the south, so the wind at the back of the kicker, and we are ready to go here at South. Horton now, he has got the ball all teed up. He's going to put boot to leather, and we will be underway here at Southside. Here's the run up, a deep kick. That's going to go over, actually goes into the end zone, and it'll be South's bar. I believe it'll be Clark that will come out at quarterback. His main targets, Trevor Hapner and Javarius Jones. We'll see who's in the backfield. They're using a plethora, yes, I said plethora, of running backs here lately. It looks like back there, well, I don't see a running, now I do see some running backs that have come out on the field. Alford, one of the players they'll use in that backfield. He's a bowling ball along with Johnson. And here's Southside with the first possession of the game. They'll start at their own 20. Clark will start under center. He'll have two running backs behind him. He'll drop straight back. He'll look, roll, fires on the outside there to look like to Jones, or was that Manny Knight? So second down and 10 now for the Archers. So it looked like they were trying to go to Javarius Jones. Nothing on that. They'll same formation here again. They'll have an offset back. They'll give it right up the middle, bouncing off one guy's, and nice run there by number 1, Manny Knight, on the tackle, number 32. Ottenweiler, Liam Ottenweiler. We'll probably mention his brother's name as well. Matthew Ottenweiler leads the team in tackles. So Southside now with a third down and about 5. And we've got a whistle, and there's some yellow on the ground. Offsides on the Chargers, and will give the Archers a first down. So the Archers back up to the line of scrimmage. Clark will go back under center. Two backs back there, Johnson and I believe Knight back in that backfield. We'll have an offset back over to the right. They tried to get him to jump again. Alford with a hard count there. He'll turn, he'll look. He's got 12 seconds to go here on the play clock. He'll check the defense, and he'll give the ball up the middle to number 11, who will get the corner, stays on his feet, and has a big gain for Southside. That's Dylan Jackson with the big run. And we'll take a look at that on the Traction AP replay as Jackson bounced off through one tackler, went through another one, off of number 1, Lincoln Lance, and picks up a first down for the Archers. Johnson and Jackson still in the backfield. Lone receiver here to the near side, Javarius Jones. Straight drop, they'll look. He's flushed out of the pocket, so he'll roll. Looks, fires on the run, and the ball just a bit too low. Looking for Javarius Jones, and it hits the ground, and it'll be 2nd and 10 now for Southside. A nice play there by Demare Clark as he got out of there. Back now coming in is number 33, Matthew Morris, a running back, and he'll replace Jackson. Clark over to the sideline. He'll get the call from the OC Roosevelt Norfleet. He's got plenty of time, 10:45 to play here in our first quarter. Here's a drop. They'll give an inside handoff here. A fumble. The rock is on the ground, and it's picked off by Southside. I believe that was Lance that jumped on it. Lincoln Lance gets the ball, and it'll be good field position now for the Carroll Chargers. They'll start at the South 44. At quarterback, Jeff Becker. On the season, 928 yards, 10 touchdowns. Also leads the team in rushing with 365 yards. He'll start in that pistol formation with one running back off to his right. They'll bring Bransfield into motion, and he'll look. He's got an open receiver, but he's flush. That's going to be dropped, but we've got a flag on the field, and I think that's going to be a hold. It is. It's going to be a hold on number 68, I believe. Maybe not 68, but 75 going to get called with that one. Big old Nathan Spade, 6'5", 330 pounds. Can't miss him, and that's a spot foul. And that'll move the Carroll Chargers way back now as they went play action on the first play of the game. Lucky that actually wasn't picked off. Receivers are Marcus Englert. And number, it looks like Leighton Mitchell here on the near side. And it's a long first down. A quick throw over the middle and picked off by Southside. A turnover. Becker flushed. And a turnover, number 14 with that. That's Jermaine Wilson with the pick. And the ball goes back to the Archers, and they will start with good field position at their own 41-yard line off of the turnover. Clark come back out on the field. I don't know if we'll see the two quarterback system tonight for Southside. So Clark in there now. He'll give the call to the players, and Southside gets a turnover. Clark again under center. He'll turn. Good hold there by the offensive line. And that was number 21 with the carry. Andrew Moore on the season with 107 yards. He's seeing more and more action as the season progresses for the Archers. They lead. They were all tied up here at 10 minutes to play in the first quarter. That left side of the line has been making some big holes for the running backs early here in this first quarter. Clark with the give to Johnson. He'll spin, and nothing there as he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage and picks up nothing there. So it'll be third down. Actually, they're going to say he lost a yard. So it'll be third down and 5 for the Archers. Javarius Jones and Trevor Hapner. The weapons on the outside for South. They both play on the baseball team. Both were outfielders. So Jones here to the near side. They'll show run again. And they'll turn the fake. A good look to the outside. A wide open receiver out there. Nice play on the fake. Was that Manny Knight? No, Marcus White Allen with the first down. He came out of the backfield. They faked it to him. He just floated out there into some open space, and a good pass over the linebacker results in another first down for the Archers. So they're on the move here with 8:58 to play here in our first quarter. And a give, and nowhere to go there. Number 45 with the tackle, Greg McGinnis for Carroll. And a player has his helmet knocked off, so he'll have to come out. I believe that was the running back, Andrew Moore. So back into the game comes number 33, Matthew Morris, the 5'8" running back. He's in there now with Johnson. Got a whistle and a flag, and they're going to call illegal procedure on Southside. So that'll move them back 5. It'll be second down and about 12. Nine seconds on the play clock here. Straight drop now. Here comes a blitz. He's flush, stays on his feet, goes to throw it, and that will be an incomplete pass. Number 6 in there, Tucker Steele, along with number 33, Larry Seibel. They're both in there for South, and it'll be now a third down and long, 3rd and 14. Here's a drop, roll right. Clark underneath the Hapner and deflected away. He's looking for a flag, not going to get one. And now, did they call one? No call there. So Hapner will do the kicking duties here for South. Hapner with a good boot. High end over end, and it'll take a South bounce and bounce inside the 10 down to the 6. Here's a run to the left and nothing there, and South has that bundled up right away. Becker once again in the pistol formation, has an offset running back. South shows a blitz. And We'll see if they stay in it here. Yep, the blitz comes. They're after Becker again. They're going to have to keep him contained because he can really run. He'll look, fire out of the reach of number 7, Englert, and it's 3rd down. So it'll be a 3rd and 12 now for Carroll. See if the Archers try to bring some more pressure here on Becker. Becker will stay in that pistol formation. He'll look. He's got his tight end down the middle. Just likes to go outside to number 19, Leighton Mitchell, and he's got a 1st down for Carroll. Jackson on the tackle, and the clock winds, and we've got under 7 minutes to play here in the 1st quarter. Becker once again. The pistol formation is running back just off to his left, Evan Harris. Looks like he's going to check down here, check off here. 2 receivers to each side. He'll look, goes deep on a long. Oh, good defensive play by the Archers. Williams on the breakup there. The pass was intended for Hunter Mertz. It was a good pass, perfect spot, but the Southside defensive back right there. And now it's 2nd and 10 here. They'll give the ball off now to Harris. He'll go around that left side, has an opening. He's got the 1st down and then gets cracked and goes out of bounds. Take a look at this one more time, and it looks like Carroll going to try to do a little bit of hurry up here. Becker now looks, and now he's bundled up in there. They'll keep him in contain. Now he gets out of it. He'll roll. He keeps rolling. He's going to throw it away as he's knocked to the ground, and he's slow to get up, but he was pursued that time by number 17, Jalen Lattimore. Lattimore, the transfer over from Snyder. And he was able to keep him in contain. That is the one thing about Becker. If he gets out of there, he's as fast as any player on the field. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now from the 36, 6:13 to play here in our 1st quarter. And Becker will keep it this time, calls his own number. Can he get to the outside? He cannot, and stays on his feet, picks up a few extra yards, but it's going to be 4th down, and it'll be, I believe, punting time now for Carroll. I know the down marker just says 3rd, but I'm pretty sure it's 4th down. Actually, it is 3rd down and 4. Our scoreboard incorrect. Becker now with Harris in the backfield. He'll roll. He's dragged down by the Archers. Huge play. Becker looked up, was looking for number 7, Englert, but the Archers right there for the big tackle. And now it is punting time. This is a loss on that play of about 7 yards, and that'll bring Trevor Horton into punt for Carroll. Tucker's. I think South's got too many. And we've got a timeout on the field because we have a flag because there was 12 men on the field for Southside. Roosevelt Norfolk saying I was pleading my case. I wanted a timeout. I still think even if Carroll takes this penalty, they're going to still punt is Carroll. Be difficult in your own end of the field to go for it here. It would make it 4th and about 7. They have not marked off the penalty yet. And now they do, so it'll be 4th down and about 7. They'll keep the punt team on the field. Will Carroll, 2 players back. Alford and Jackson back to receive. Horton's kick, end over end, will come here to the near side. South will let it bounce. It'll take a Carroll bounce, go inside the 20 and out at the 18. So no score here. 4:45 to play here in our 1st quarter. Southside back out there on offense. Clark will stay in there. Southside's defense has played well all season. The issues they have this season is putting some first downs together. So Clark will have Johnson in the backfield along with Morris. Here's a snap, a straight drop, quick throw to the outside to Jones. Did he catch it? He did. Take a look again at this in the Traction AP replay here. Jones with he just stops and goes to the outside and picks up some manageable yards here, about 4, so it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Archers. Quick moving first quarter here at Southside. Snap, the give. It'll be to Morris. He's got a little room to run, and he's close to the first down. 10 on the tackle for Carroll. That was Hunter Mertz on the season with 27. Now make it 28 tackles. A short 3rd down now for the Archers. 3rd down and 2 from their own 26-yard line. Ten seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time for the Archers. Morris and Johnson in the backfield. They'll bring a player in motion. They'll turn. He drops the ball. Does Clark picks it up, and he's taken down quickly. Colbert with the tackle for Carroll. And it'll be a punting time again for Southside. It'll be Trevor Hapner back to kick. Mitchell waits for Carroll. He'll stand just on his side of the field, about his own 41-yard line. Trevor Hapner's been a weapon this year for Southside in the punting department. Good snap. Here comes a kick. Big rush. He'll get it away. It'll sail just over midfield. They'll let it bounce. Almost hits Mitchell, and now a flag as they throw it right where maybe somebody ran into the receiving team, into Mitchell. So it'll be a penalty on South. It moves up 5 more yards. It'll start at about the South 38-yard line. Becker again with Harris standing behind him. 2 receivers here to the near side. They'll have an offset tight end. Bransfield. And it's a read play here by Becker. He'll keep it, run towards the middle. A flag on the field. And that's about 7 yards from the line of scrimmage. We'll see who that play with the flag is on. They'll call holding on Carroll, and that will move the ball back 10 yards. It's a spot foul. For 2:38 to play here in our first quarter. No score. Each team with a turnover. All right, so it'll make it 1st and 15 now for Carroll. Here's another inside throw. There's a face mask, and that was everybody in town saw that one. That was Edward Bransfield, the tight end, who got it, and he was grabbed right in the face. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and it'll be a 1st down for Carroll. It does not give them a 1st down. All right, so it'll be 1st now and about 5 for Carroll. Trip receivers here to the near side, 1 back. South shows blitz again. Now they'll back out of it. They'll go into a zone. Throw over the middle. Wide open is Mitchell. He'll run it right up the middle and be taken down, but he picks up the first down. He just ran right into the middle of the field, stopped, and the ball was right on the money from Becker. Wilson on the tackle, and now it's Carroll inside the red zone. Becker changing the play here. Here's a snap. He'll look right. He'll fire, going for Mitchell. He's in the corner, and he was out of bounds. That clock down there has been run into this season. About saw a young man get decapitated by that clock earlier this season for Southside. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now from the South 15. Here's a snap. He'll look. Fire left. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he dropped it. That was intended for number 3, Tyler Morrison. He drops it, and it'll be 3rd and 10. He was open. Maybe he heard the footsteps coming from the safety back there and drops it. Three receivers here to the near side, one on the top. That's Lincoln Lance up there all by himself. Here's the drop. Here's the rush. He escapes it, gets around a couple guys. He'll look. He's still trying to fire. Now he's going to have to try to. Nope. He steps through another tackle, fires over the middle, and picked off by Southside. And now big area now for the defensive back. He's got one man to beat. That's Becker. And he returns it out to the 49. And we'll see who that was. I think it was number 5. It was Javante Malone with the interception in the end zone. He takes it back 50 yards. They'll say at the 45. A huge play for the Archers as Carroll was in the red zone and they turned it over again. Becker escaped twice and then picked off. So good field position now for Southside. They'll start at their own 45. 2 turnovers now for Carroll, both interceptions. Here's a run up the middle by Johnson. He'll drag some guys going. Jerome Bettis on people here. He'll pick up about 2, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. The clock winds, 1:15 to play here in the first quarter. No score. South in no hurry here. Clark now into the huddle. I'll let the play clock go all the way down to trying to get him to jump. Oh, now it's going to be procedure on South. That was difficult because that play clock was down to 1. That'll move him back 5. It'll be 2nd down now and 13 for Southside. They were trying to get Carroll to jump. And we've got 39 seconds to play here in our first quarter. Devontae Alford, he'll check into the backfield now. They'll wind the clock. 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Trip receivers now for South. They show a little bit different formation here. Here's the snap, the roll. Here comes the rush. On the rollout, he'll try to run it himself. Almost fumbles. Slowed up there by, I believe, number 22. I believe that was 32 with the first hit on him. That was Ottenweiler, and that will do it for the first quarter. After 1, we've got no score. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the Always 100 Pro Camp 2020 takes you to the next level. It's the real college experience for grades 1 through 12. It's June 8th through June 11th at Trine University.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills.
Quick timeout here as Southside with the ball now, 3rd down and long from their own 42. They got this possession off a pick in the end zone. Here's a straight drop, a roll by Clark, and he's going to be tackled. I'm not sure if that was a broken play or what. They only actually had one receiver out in pattern. That was Javarius Jones running a streak down the left side, so it's 4th down again for the Archers. They lose yards on that play, and they'll have to punt. Back to kick, Trevor Hapner. Back to receive, number 19, Leighton Mitchell, the senior. Clark over talking with Roosevelt Norfleet, the head coach at South. Not sure he had the right play in his brain when he got the snap. Here's a kick, low one, almost blocked. It takes a big hop. Leighton Mitchell will catch it and then slip down at about the 26-yard line. No score in the first quarter. 3 turnovers between the two teams. 2 for Carroll, both interceptions, and a fumble by South. The tough one for Carroll was the one that came in the red zone. Let's see if they try to get some of the running game going here with number 27, Evan Harris. Becker is their leading rusher. He'll start in the pistol formation again. Here's the snap. The read, he'll give it to Harris. Harris has got some room on the outside. Hapner over, he'll slow him up, but not after he picks up about 5 yards. So pick up a 5, it'll make it 2nd down and 5. South will be in that 5-2 defense. Look, he'll fake it. He'll roll to his right. He's got an open receiver, and here comes a hold in the backfield on Carroll as it was either the left tackle or the left guard grabbed a hold of one of the South players. And if that penalty is coming from where the flag is at, that's going to be a loss of about, let's see, 10, almost going to move them back like 2nd down and 20. Coach Doug Dinan out on the field and expressing his displeasure with the officials. Yeah, it's going to be about a 2nd down and 20, maybe even 22 here. Yeah, 2nd down 22 from the 33. Now make it the 17-yard line. Don't really have a lot of plays for this one. So look for maybe a screen coming now from Carroll. 2 receivers here to the near side, a straight drop. Here comes the rush again. A deep throw down the middle. Mitchell open, and he comes down with the catch. And we've got a flag on the field. Back behind the play, it was right where the quarterback was hit. And I believe it's going to be roughing the passer on Southside, and that will add 15 yards to the end of this play here. So they got to slow up here, they do, the officials do, because they got to march off another 15 yards. All right, so now the ball will be placed at the Archers' 24-yard line. 10-13 to play. Becker will keep the ball. He'll go right. Gets around one defensive player and picks up another first down for Carroll. Second down and one. They say he did not pick up the first down, stepped out a little bit early. Harris in the backfield. They'll give it to Harris. He's got a lot of room here on the near side. Gets a block and picks up the first down. Nice job by, trying to think who that was out there for. Number 7, Mason Englert could have had a block in the bat, instead just slowed up. Just shadow block the guy. Here's a roll right now by Becker. He'll throw a quick out, underthrows his receiver, and they'll say a catch, and it's a touchdown. We'll have to see what the flag is. And they signal a hold on Carroll. In fact, if you look at what the official just said, it looked like he said more like a bear hug than a hold. So that'll march Carroll back, take that touchdown off the board. And we'll redo it here. That'll move it all the way back to the Archers' 19-yard line. It'll be a first down now and goal from the 19. Carroll trying to get on the board here. And a whistle. I think Southside's going to use a timeout. We will too. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Out of the South timeout, it'll be first and 19 from the South 19-yard line, so first and goal for Carroll after the hold. Here's the snap, a high snap to give to Harris. He'll go right up the middle, bounces off to the outside, and is taken down by a good tackle there by Southside's, hard to see, it looked like number 2. Javarius Jones came up from his cornerback position and took the legs out underneath Harris and took him down. So it'll be second and goal from the 14. Make it the 15. Becker rolls right. He'll look. There's one of his receivers slipped, and that's the one I think he was looking for was Englert, but he slipped trying to cut back outside. He tried to go to number 2, Bowden Height, out there on the left side, overthrew him and went out of bounds, and we've got third and goal from the 15. Seen a few players slip here this evening. I think it was a great idea they canceled the games on the grass surfaces last night. I was actually shocked they played over at Zollner Stadium. I saw the pregame pictures of that, and there was just water across the whole middle of the field. Becker now in the shotgun formation. South shows a blitz, and here they come. Here's the rush by Hapner. Can he catch up to the young fella? He almost gets him. He rushes, and he'll just step out of bounds. You can basically give that sack to Mr. Hapner. You don't think Mr. Hapner's all that fast, but he can move for a big dude. He plays right field for me at Southside, and he can go get the ball. So it'll be 4th down and goal. And really, I'm not sure what they'll try. It looks like they're going to try a field goal. So it'll be a 44-yard attempt coming, and we've got a whistle on the field, and I believe it's a timeout, Carroll. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
Carroll used a timeout. It was 4th and goal from the 27. They'll elect to go for it here. They had the field goal unit out there, but they took them off. And here's the snap, the roll by Becker. He's got an open receiver, slips, and here comes the rush from behind, and they take down Becker, and he falls on that shoulder. I believe that was Jalen Lattimore. It was Jalen Lattimore with the sack, and it's a turnover on downs. The 3rd turnover here in the first half for Carroll, and South will start at their own 31-yard line. Southside playing some inspired defense again. They have played good defense all season, so it's not all that shocking. Here's the give. Left is Morris, and he's stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. A host of Carroll Chargers players there to slow up. They'll actually say he picked up a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 9. Jones and Clark over to get the call from Roosevelt Norfleet. Under 9 minutes to play here in a scoreless first half. Clark under center, he'll turn, fakes, rolls looking for Alford, holds on to it, almost, I don't know if they're going to, a throw over the middle to Trevor Hapner, and he holds on to it. But we got a flag in the backfield. I don't know if they're going to call holding on Southside, and that's a spot foul. That's behind the line of scrimmage, and so that's going to move him back about 2nd and 22, even though Hapner with a heck of a catch here. Hapner took a beating. As we take a look at this one more time, we'll see if we can see where the hold came. Clark rolls. Oh, yeah, right there. Hapner takes a big hit at the end of the play, holds on, so it'll be 2nd down and 24 now for the Archers. 8:10 to play here in the first half. Got a stoppage here. Player being sent off. Number 65 for Carroll. Maxton Green. He's bleeding, so they'll get him over to a trainer. What's a little blood in high school football? 2 running backs in the backfield again. 1 offset here to the right side. They'll look, fake, and here comes the rush, and they're going to catch up to Clark and take him down at about the 6-yard line. That play just took too long to develop, and what South didn't see was the blitz coming from the right side through the B gap, and they got to the quarterback. Clock will continue to run as we get down to 7.5 minutes to play. So it'll be 3rd down and 34 coming for Southside. Be shocked if they even threw the ball here. Clark under center. He'll turn, he'll give the ball. Can they get the edge here? They cannot. Great play by Carroll's number 10, Hunter Mertz, with a great tackle there, and that'll have the Archers kicking now from their own end zone. Hapner back to kick, Mitchell back to receive for Carroll, and he'll be in South territory. On the last kick, they almost got to Hapner. Late player getting on the field for Carroll. And a late player for South. Good snap. Here's a kick by Hapner. A better one this time. It'll go to the left side. Oh, it takes a Carroll bounce this time, and now it'll come back and stop at about the 33-yard line. I'll say the 34, and Becker and the troops back out on the field for Carroll with 6:09 to play here in a scoreless first half. I think the Saturday afternoon has gotten both teams a little bit out of sync here, Patrick. What do you think? Most games start at 7 o'clock in the evening, this one at 4. Don't forget, after this one coming up on SummitCitySports.com, we'll head down the street a little bit further south. We'll go to Lures as Northrop will take on Lures at 7 o'clock. Here's a give to Harris, straight up the middle. Big hole there. Got one player to beat, and he'll be taken down inside the 10. They'll say the 9, and it'll be first and goal for Carroll. So good scoring opportunity now for Carroll here. Under 6 minutes to play. Becker will get his team up to the line quickly. First and goal from the 8. The snap. He'll keep it. He'll go to his right. They've got him contained over there. I can tell you one thing that Southside did, and I think a flag has come in here late, that they worked on wanting to keep Mr. Becker in the pocket. And I think we've got an injured player on the field. We do. Not sure who it is. It's a South player. The trainer's out on the field. And we'll wait to see who this flag is on as well. It's going to be a holding again on Carroll. So another costly hold moves them back about to the 21-yard line. So it'll be first and goal from the 21. And we have yet to decide who that player is that's injured. While they attend to the injured player, we'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Out of the injury timeout, it's Carroll with the ball here. Here's Becker. He'll look over the middle, steps into it's deflected up in the air, caught by Mitchell, and thrown out of, oh no. They were trying to say it was incomplete as the South players, but the officials didn't see it maybe bounce away, but it's a complete pass to Mitchell. Good play there by the quarterback. Becker stepped up in the pocket. It was deflected, went right to Mitchell. Mitchell a little bit shaken up after that play. It'll be second and goal from the 8. Single coverage here to the outside on number 3, Morrison. And it's a broken play, and here comes Becker. Can he get to the outside? He does. He's got one man to beat. Can he get to the pylon? He does, and it's a touchdown. A touchdown for Carroll here. So Becker calls his own number on a broken play and scores the first touchdown of the game for Carroll with 5:30 to play here in the first half. Horton back to kick. Here's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. So Carroll leads 7-0. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
Jeff Becker gets us our first scoring of the game. Calls his own number, runs it in from 8 yards out, and that's where we're at here late in the first half. Carroll leads 7-0. Horton with the kick now. It's an onside kick. It comes right to Southside, and they'll down it at their own 47-yard line. Number 30 got that Lorenzo LaSure. LaSure, a backup wide receiver and strong safety. So good field position here with 5:30 to play here in our first half. Southside sticking with just Clark at quarterback. We've seen them at times use Lattimore back there as well. See if they use some misdirection here in the middle. They've used that play quite well this season. Carroll's got 9 in the box, basically, almost 10. Clark in the shotgun. He'll throw it outside, caught and taken down, and there's a fumble on the play, but picked up by Hapner. There's a player down on the field for South. I think that was White Allen who caught the ball. And they'll wind the clock, and a loss on the play. It'll move it back to about 2nd and 16 now. Make it 18. Another slow developing play. A big rush coming from Carroll threw that play a little bit off. It was number 65 that was in there very quickly. Green. Clark in the shotgun. He'll throw it outside now. Slips, falls down. Had a little room there if he could have stayed on his feet. He had a block out there, and Kyle Caldell did the Southside receiver. It's 21 on the catch. Andrew Moore. And it'll keep it at 3rd and 21 now. Actually lost more yardage. They're right in that middle of the field where it's muddy. Basically between the 30s. South up to the line of scrimmage. 4 minutes to play here in the first half. They'll bring 3 receivers to the near side. Carroll will go man-to-man here. Nobody's on the slot receiver. Now they do pick him up. Clark will look back the other way, and he's got Hapner wide open. And there's going to be a block in the back called on Southside at about the 36-yard line on one of the offensive linemen. And that's going to bring it all the way back. Hapner with a big catch on the tight end screen. Not even sure he needed to make that block. So this will march the Archers back even farther, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 41. They may go right back to this play. Actually, that'll make it 3rd and 31. Clark once again in the shotgun position here. Offset running back to his left. He catches a high snap. Here comes the rush. He'll throw it outside. Nobody there. Number 33 right in his face. There's Seibel. And now it's punt time again for South here. 3:20 to play in the first half. Mitchell will come out and receive. He'll stand at about his own 46-yard line. Play clock down to 5 seconds here. There's a good snap. The kick, end over end. It'll come here to the near side. It'll bounce inside the 50 down to the 45. Take a south roll and stop right on the 40-yard line. So Carroll will go to work now with 3:09 to play here in the first half. Becker with our only score of the game, and that was on a broken play where he looked to his right, nobody there, and just took off to his left. And we know he's fast, and he scored a touchdown on the season now. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns. Carroll will put Harris in the backfield with Becker. Englert and Height here to the near side. Mitchell by himself up top. Single coverage on him. And they'll look that way. They'll throw the fade down the sideline. Mitchell with another great catch. So good first play there. That'll get it down inside the 35 of South. So a little fade here. They saw that safety was going to come over late, and Becker took a shot down the field in the same formation again for Carroll. Here's the fake, and here comes the rush, and they've got him in the backfield. It'll be a loss of about 6. And we've got a quick whistle on the field. And they're going to have a South player come off. I don't know if he lost his helmet or what. It's number 1, Manny Knight. He was in on the tackle. So now it'll be 2nd down and 16 from the 39 of South. 2:55 to play here. They'll wind the clock. Becker will turn and talk to his running back. South shows a blitz, and here they come again. They'll come right up the middle. Good throw over the middle. Open receiver just out of his reach. That was Mitchell again. Southside has been able to get great pressure on Becker. So it'll be 3rd down and not long from the 39-yard line. Probably 4-down territory here for Carroll. See if they just try to pick up half of it here on this 3rd down. See if they look for their tight end on this play. He'll stay in and block. They're setting up a screen. South's right there, and they have it all bottled up, and another loss of about 6 or 7 yards. And now there will be a punt coming from Carroll, and they'll bring out Horton. He'll kick now from his side of the field at about his own 40-yard line. Back to receive will be, looks like number 5, Malone, and maybe 10, Alford. Steely will snap the ball here to Horton. He'll stand at about his own 41-yard line. Clock down to 2 minutes. Play clock down to 5. A good snap, no rush. And here's a kick. It'll go right. Fair catch called, and South will start inside. It looks like their own 20 at about their own 17-yard line. So we'll see if South wants to get aggressive here. I think Carroll has 2 timeouts left. All right, Clark back into the huddle. They'll have Jones up at the top. They'll stay in that normal formation they use here with 2 running backs in the backfield. They'll give it to one of the backs. He'll get here to the near side. Cannot outrun the coverage of Carroll. And we'll see who the runner was. It was number 11, Dylan Jackson. A couple Chargers in there on the tackle. And it's Mandibles 2nd down and 6 now from the 21. See if South keeps this ball on the ground here. They'll spread out the Carroll defense a little bit here. They'll have 2 receivers now to the left side. Clark looks, fires that way over his target. And we have a whistle and a flag in the backfield. Personal foul roughing the passer on Carroll. Number 16's got his hands up in the air. Aiden Williams. He might have been the offended party there. And so it'll give the Archers a first down. They'll march off 15 yards here. And it'll move it out to about the 32-yard line. Nope, it's just a small variety one there, so it'll be at the 26-yard line. And we've got 1:10 to play. Nope, now they're going to move it up to the 32. Even further. All the way to the 36. All right, so South in business here with 1:10 to play. They're out of their own shadow of their end zone. And a whistle. And I think, Coach Doug Dinan saw the same thing I did. They marched off some of it and then gave them all of it again. Yeah, I think I agree with Doug Dinan on this one here that they got an extra 5 maybe out of this one. Unless it couldn't have been a spot foul because it was way back there. All right, I guess they're going to keep it at the 36. Clark now in the shotgun formation. He'll snap, give it to his running back. Oh, had one guy to beat, and he had some room to run, and he was tripped up there by number 16, who will get credit with a tackle, but it was just his leg that was in the right spot, Aiden Williams. That is the area we've played a lot of the game in thus far, right there around the 36-yard line. Here's a quick throw to the outside. South trying to get to the corner. They cannot. Good play there by number 23. Ray Vollmer, with a good tackle there to slow up the Southside Archers, and it'll be 3rd down and 7. And a timeout on the field, South. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
South's timeout's over. That's a 3rd and 7 from their own 39. We've got 28 seconds to play here in the first half. We'll see if they keep this ball on the ground. Nope, they'll drop back to Clark. He spins the ball in his hand, steps up in the pocket, breaks away from a couple guys, makes one, and then takes a shot to the head. No flag, but it's a first down. Coach Norfley out on the field talking to the officials. His player was trying to slide. He was hit high. No call, so the clock will continue to run here with 19 seconds to play. It's a first down at the Archers' 47. Timeout on the field. Southside. We'll step aside. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
Timeout over. It'll be South's ball now. We've got 18 seconds to play. They have the ball at their own 47-yard line. They're out of timeouts. Carroll has 2 left. South late getting the play in. I think Lattimore's come in at quarterback. So Lattimore, the lefty, in. Oh, the reason why is because Clark had his helmet knocked off, so he has to come off the field for at least one play. Here's Lattimore. He'll drop back. He'll sling it over the middle. Picked off by number 6, Steely. Tucker Steely has it, and he's knocked down from behind, and it's a turnover on South, looking to see if there's any flags out there. There is not. So Carroll going to have a chance here with 8 seconds to go in the first half, and they'll have it in South territory at the 45-yard line. So if you're Carroll, you're probably going to take a look at Mitchell deep. So Southside's going to need to roll a safety over the top here on that young man, and then Mitchell will be now up at the top, and they will have a safety come over there, even a linebacker now in that vicinity. 2 receivers here to the near side. Now South will drop straight back. There's a look. The throw is a pitch and catch. Leighton Mitchell with another catch, his 4th, and that'll make it the 35-yard line, and it's a first down with 4 seconds to play. South will be okay with that if they just want to keep throwing it underneath. Becker once again, and we've got a timeout on field. We'll take a quick one. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com. Timeout over here. It'll be 4 seconds to go. Carroll leads 7-0. They've got one last chance here with 4 seconds. They'll have it at the South 35. Becker will have Harris in the backfield with him. They'll have a bunch formation here to the near side. One receiver to the top side. That's Mitchell. And they'll fake. Play action here. He'll drop. Here comes the rush. He'll step up now. He'll have to run with it because he's across the line of scrimmage. He's got some room here to the near side. South will just let him go, knocks him out of bounds, and that will do it for the first half. Tackle for South, Javarius Jones, and at halftime it's 7-0. Carroll over Southside. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll recap this Friday night in high school football. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves, and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game. the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year, new equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome back, boys and girls, to Southside High School. We are at halftime, and it's a low-scoring game. 7-0 Carroll leads, and that came at the 5:30 mark of the second quarter when Jeff Becker ran in a ball from 8 yards out. The extra point was good, 7-0 Carroll at that point. That play was a broken play that turned into a touchdown. And the South defense has played very good here in the first half. Carroll defense as well, so a defensive struggle. We knew Carroll's defense was going to be outstanding. They have played that way all season, holding down teams like Snyder and Bishop DeWanger in close losses. Taking a look at last night's scores around the area, it was Bishop DeWanger over Concordia 33-14. Snyder clobbered Wayne 44-12, and it was Homestead in a romp over Northside 44-21. Games today, of course, we've got this one later this evening at 7 p.m. at Bishop Luers. It'll be Northrop out there. Mother Nature last night, not very kind to the football fans, as she ruined many conferences' nights. If you lived, I think we looked, if you lived above Kendallville North from line to line, you didn't play yesterday. So a lot of Saturday games today, and maybe even some games that had to get into next week due to having enough officials. Taking a look at next Friday here on Summit City Sports, it'll be Concordia going to Wayne. It'll be Luers at Bishop DeWanger. It's Northside at Southside. Snyder will be at Northrop at Spooler, and it'll be Homestead and Carroll next Friday night at Carroll. It is rivalry week next week here in the Summit Athletic Conference. So a big week next week. Looking at the standings right now as they stand, is Homestead a perfect 6-0. Bishop DeWanger and Snyder standing at 5-1. Carroll right now at 3-2. Northrop at 3-2. Concordia at 2-4. Northside 2-4. at 1-4, both South and Lewis, and Wayne at 0-6 so far. See if I can get back over here. And we'll take a look at the Northeast 8 Conference last night. In their conference, they didn't get many games in either. It was DeKalb winning 26-7 over Huntington North. It was East Noble blanking Norwell 35-0. And looking at games that have already played today, one has already played, Belmont at Leo. I'm sure Leo probably took care of business in that one, hadn't had a score update on that. And later this evening at 7 o'clock, it'll be Columbia City traveling to New Haven to play. So that's a look at the Northeast State. The games next week in that conference will be East Noble at Columbia City, Leo at Huntington North. It'll be New Haven at Belmont, and Norwell at DeKalb. And let's see if I can get to the Northeast 8 Conference here. The NECC, they've got 2 divisions last night. Actually, everything canceled in that conference last night. So today, these games are either underway or have already played. It was Angola at Fairfield, Central Noble at Lakeland, Eastside at Prairie Heights, Fremont at Cherubusco, and West Noble at Garrett. The conference standings there in the big conference. It is West Noble leading that one over Garrett right now. Angola 1-4, last year's conference champs. They struggling a little bit on the season. In the small division, it's Eastside leading that one. They're 3-2 overall. Fremont also 3-2. Busco at 4-1. Central Noble at 1-4, and Prairie Heights at 1-4. So that's a look at some of the standings and scores from around the area from last night. We'll take our final timeout. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half here at Southside High School.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the Always 100 Pro Camp 2020 takes you to the next level. It's the real college experience for grades 1 through 12. It's June 8th through June 11th at Trine University.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
We are all set and ready to go for the second half here at Archer's Field. Southside will kick off. It looks like Trevor Hapner will do the duties here. Back to receive. We'll see who that is for, it looks like number 8 for Carroll. Almost looks like Valdez along with number 3 Morrison. And number 27 back there, Harris. 23 it is, Ray Vollmer. So Morrison, Valdez, and Vollmer ready to return the kickoff by Trevor Hapner. And Southside continue this strong defense they've had here this evening. Here's Hapner's kick. He'll go right over the top. It'll land in a good spot down there. Bounce and go out of bounds. Good idea by Valdez as he lets it go out of bounds. So we'll see where they mark the ball here. Should be out to about the 35. Have yet to spot the ball, and they will at the 35. So it'll be Becker still in the pistol formation. He'll have Harris right behind him to his left. And they'll give it to Harris. He's got the edge, and he's got some blockers out there. He'll turn and be tackled there by Trevor Hapner of Southside. So a good start. Looks like they're going to be close to the first down. They're going to mark him maybe just about a half yard short, and it'll be second down and about a half yard. Maybe just the nose of the football it is. Oh, we've got a whistle on the field. Looks like we might have an illegal substitution here. Is going to probably, yep, we do. Here comes a flag. And it'll be a first down now for Carroll. I can call for an illegal substitution or even too many men on the field. They're going to wave it off. Southside uses one of their 3 timeouts here in the second half, and we'll step aside. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets.
Quick 30-second time out there by the Archers. Now they've got the right players on the field. Becker drops back. He looks, and here comes the rush right up the middle. And it's Lattimore with the second sack of the day. That'll move him back now third and about 7 or 8 from the 37. Becker once again, shotgun. Here comes the rush again. He'll throw it to the left. Underthrows his receiver, and it'll be fourth down, and it'll be time for the Carroll Chargers to punt. Southside with another stand on defense. It's the speed they've got up the middle today that has made the difference. They'll send Alford back deep, and number 5 will go back there, Javante Malone. So Horton will stand at about his own 23-yard line. There's a good snap. Here's the punt. He holds on to a nice kick. Got some good height. Fair catch called at the 25. So Malone will fair catch it at the 25, and that's where the Archers will get started here with their first possession in the second half. And Clark with Coach Norfleet. Now he's out on the field. They'll wind the play clock. The Archers will bring 2 receivers here to the near side, so they're going to show a little different formation to get started here in the second half. High snap, and that ball's on the ground and picked up by number 23. The 23 picks it up. That's Ray Vollmer, and he's tackled from behind by Trevor Hapner But Carroll is going to be in the red zone now. In fact, it will be 1st and goal from the 8. Or are they going to? Yeah, they will mark it down inside the 10 at the 8. Play all got started by a high snap through the sequence off there. Now they'll have 3 running backs in the backfield. Will Carroll. Here's a turn. The give right up the middle. Number 10 trips over one guy. Hunter Mertz up the middle. He'll get inside the 5 down to the 4. Lattimore with the tackle. See if Carroll goes right back to the same play. They got Seibel in the backfield. Along with Steely, Tucker Steely. Here's number 9 with the ball. And that's close to the end zone. It is Becker with his 2nd touchdown. So after the touchdown, it'll be Horton in. He'll kick. Carroll cashes in on that turnover. They had a short field, and it took them 3 plays, and they were in the end zone. High snap, hold, and that ball sails wide left, and it's no good. It's 13-0 Carroll with 10:02 to play in the 3rd quarter. We'll step away. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game.
Here's the kickoff. The sun comes out. A big boot. That's going to go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And it'll come out to the 20. So can the Archers get some offense going here? Last possession was a fumble, led to a touchdown by Carroll. Samir Clark now heading out on the field. 10:02 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Time to stand up, Patrick. Clark under center. They'll put a man in motion. They'll give it up the middle to Johnson. He'll bust through a big hole there. He'll get about 8 yards. Ashton Johnson with the carry. They'll give him 7 on that one, so it'll be 2nd down and 3 now at the 27. Ashton Johnson, a very good basketball player here at Southside. South might have to open up their playbook a little bit more here in the 2nd half. Now they'll go back to having those 2 running backs in the backfield. And another give to Johnson up the middle. And he picks up the 1st down. So South has put White Allen in motion twice, and it's worked. Jones into the lineup now. Ashton Johnson shaking his right hand as he comes out of that after getting tackled. They'll put White Allen in motion again. They wanted to throw it to him. Now they'll go over the top looking for Jones, but too high over his head. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. Ashton Johnson's going to come out, and they'll bring in number 10, Devontae Alford. Play clock down under 10. 8:48 here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to have to get the snap off down to 4. And they do get him back there. And a pass coming. They'll throw it to the outside. Oh, and down goes, I believe that was number 1. That's White Allen, number 4, excuse me. So it's a loss on the play. And it'll set up a long 3rd down now for the Archers. .10 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Clark in the shotgun. They'll 5-step drop. Look, fire down the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Hits him in stride. He's off to the races. Got one guy to beat, and that is Devontae Alford with the touchdown. What a play by Southside. Right down the seam to Alford. We'll take a look at that again on the Traction AP replay. A perfect strike. Wow. 70-yard touchdown for the Archers. And now Southside will have to do something they don't do real well, and that's the extra point. And I don't even think they're going to try and kick. They'll go for 2. Nope. They are going to try and kick it. At least they're going to set up like they're going to. It's a big extra point. There's some serious confusion on what Southside's going to do here. They're not going to get this off, and even if they don't have anybody out there to kick, Javarius Jones looks like he's going to kick, and they're going to have to use a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest.
So the Archers are going to try the extra point. It'll be Javarius Jones to kick it. He'll kick it, and it's blocked. So 7-6 our score here at Southside, or excuse me, 13-6 here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
So Southside on the board for the first time at the 7:52 mark of the third quarter. They trail 13-6. And it'll be Hapner to kick off. Last time he kicked off, he kicked a little pooch right over the defense. This time he kicks it on the ground here to the near side. It'll bounce and corralled there by number 2 of Bowden Height of Carroll. And it'll be at the 35-yard line for Carroll. So Carroll got their lone touchdown here in the second half off a turnover, and they took a short field and put it in the end zone. South has played very good, inspired defense. And that where Carroll has the ball right now is where a lot of players were slipping in the first half. That's basically where South played the whole first half when they had the ball on that side of the field. And we're ready to go again. Becker in the shotgun. Take the high snap. He'll give it to Harris. He'll run to the left, and a good tackle there by Manny Knight, and a pickup of about 2 yards. So it'll be second down and 8, and quickly up to the line comes the Carroll Chargers. The snap, and it's play action again. Becker steps through the defense. He's got a little room out there. Fumbles the ball, but it goes right to number 17. Alexander Smith in the right place at the right time. Trevor Hapner put a lick on Becker, and he fumbled the ball. But it turns into a first down, and it's just on the other side of midfield for Carroll. Becker going to have to keep that ball a little tighter to his body there. He's holding it like a loaf of bread. South showing a blitz again. The Carroll's linemen all pointed out, and here comes the rush. Man, what a push by number 56. What a push. That's Maxwell Burney. He did not get credit with a sack, but he absolutely picked up his offensive lineman and moved him right back into the quarterback, and that let number 22, Daquan Reed, get the sack. That pushes Carroll way back. It is second down and 18 from their own 41-yard line. Barnesfield across the motion, give to Harris. He's through the first line, runs over one guy, and gets a lot of that yardage back. And it'll be about a third down and now about 7 yards in South territory. They'll give him 3rd and 6 at the South 47. Still some confusion in the secondary for South. Here's a throw over the middle. First down's picked up there by Height. He just ran down that seam, stopped in a perfect pass. So Becker on target on that play. 5:51 to play here in the third quarter. Carroll on the march once again. Here comes another blitz, and it's an option play. Becker keeps it, gets to the outside, around the end, and he's picked up another first down. First time we've seen the option this evening from Carroll. And they'll get up to the line quickly, trying to wear out this South defense. And South's trying to sub here to see if they get Jones off. He gets off just in time. And here's Becker now. And they'll just let him run through. And it was a screen, but there's a roughing the passer. They hit Becker directly in the head. And that might have been number 22, Reed, who's going to get hit with that penalty. That was pretty clear. That was directly in front of the official. And that'll give Carroll an automatic first down, and that'll be definitely a 15-yard penalty. So it'll be inside the 15 down to about the 13 or 14. Actually make it closer to the 12. Two receivers to the near side, one to the top. That's height. They'll bring a player across the motion. They'll give it to Harris. He'll bust it right up the middle. And he'll get down close to the 5. Carroll can get a first down on this drive, and we've got an injured player on the field for Southside. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the Always 100 Pro Camp 2020 takes you to the next level. It's the real college experience for grades 1 through 12. It's June 8th through June 11th at Trine University.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
Maxwell Burney, the injured player for South. He's helped off the field here, holding his right arm. And now Becker ready to go. 2nd and 5 from the 7. They'll roll to the right. He'll throw to the end zone. Wide open is for Mitchell. Leighton Mitchell wide open. The defensive player fell down on the play and overthrown by Becker. So it'll be 3rd and 5. They'll bring in a whole host of new players. Well, Carroll. They'll bring in that big backfield once again. Seibel, Steely, and Mertz. They're showing a heavy run formation now to the right. Here's the snap, the fake, the roll, wide open, and it's caught there for a touchdown by Ray Vollmer. Important to try to get the extra point in. His last one went wide left. Good snap, good hold, kick is away, and they'll say good. At the 5:03 mark, it is Carroll 20, Southside 6. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the...
Horton with the boot here. And he'll drive it towards the end zone. It'll be caught in the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be South's ball with 5:03 to play here in our third quarter. Their last drive resulted in a touchdown, a 70-yarder. Clark to Alford. Clark back out on the field. Who'll get the offense set here? Once again, they'll have the two running backs in the backfield. Looks like the running back in there that was injured. Here's an option. Slips. Does Clark? He'll get across the 20 out to about the 22. A pickup of about 2 yards. And we've got another whistle. Another injured player on the field for South. That's number 79 for Southside, one of their big offensive linemen, Jermaine Powell. The 6'5" young man down. And while they attend to him, we'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State.
Quick timeout. The lineman Powell got up and ran off the field, so he'll be back here shortly, and it'll be second down and 8 from the South 22. Play clock down to 2-1. They get the play off. Clark will roll to his right. He's chased from behind and taken down there by Ottenweiler. That's his third sack of the season. Now it brings up a long third down now for the Archers, 3rd and 18. Clark slow getting it. They haven't even started the play clock yet. And the officials ask him to, there we go. And they'll start the play clock. 3:40 to play here in the third quarter. 3 receivers now to the top side for South. Straight drop, 5-step drop. They'll throw it deep again, looking for Hapner. Overthrows everybody, and Hapner comes down with the amazing catch. Holy cow, Trevor Hapner with a great catch for the Archers, and that will give them a first down. Take a look at this again, boys and girls. Wow, Trevor Hapner got around the defensive player there and caught the ball. And all number 4, Cade Dynan could say was nice catch, young man. First down now for South. They'll spread it out, and there's a quick flag. Clark stays on his feet, and he'll slide down, and then a tackle there. And they don't call that again. I'm just not sure that's even a rule in high school. There's a flag on the field, and that's going to be in the area of a chop block on South. So that's a big penalty from the spot of the foul. They may elect to take the play instead of the yardage. And they will march it back. So they'll move them back 5 here. It'll be first down and 15 now for South. The official actually doing something really cool. He's going over in the huddle and explaining to the South players what they did wrong. It was a high-low block. Can't do that. It's a good job by that official to go over there and let the South players know what they did wrong. Coach Norfleet doesn't agree with them, but the officials called it immediately, and now looks like they're going to march off some more yardage. Should have been a 15-yarder, that's for sure. All right, so they're going to move it back. Now it should be first and 25. We'll say first and 20, and now Coach Dinan, some serious confusion by the officials about how many yards should be marched off on this penalty. And it should be a 15-yard penalty. And yes, now they'll move it back another yard. First and 21. All right, so Clark in the shotgun formation. He'll roll right again. He'll look, take a deep shot into the sun, and caught by the Archers, and they're off to the races. No flags on the field, and a great pitch and catch by Southside again as Clark hit number 10 to Alford again. Steely on a touchdown-saving tackle. The Southside Archers with a big play. Action AP replay once again. Clark just buys himself some time, throws it up into the sun, and Alford comes down with it. Clark again, he'll roll to his right. He likes going that way. Here comes the rush. He'll just throw it away. Good job there by the quarterback. He'll go down, but wisely just threw it away. I think a play, if you could see Southside running again, is that tight end screen where he rolls to his right and Hapner stays back over to the left, because all of the flow is going with the quarterback right now. Demir Clark, he is a trooper. He's limping a little bit now. He's been hit so many times already in this game. It'll be 2nd and 10 now from the Carroll 20-yard line. We got 2:07 to play here in the third quarter. And the play clock down to 2, 1, and they're not going to get it off, and South's going to have to use their last timeout in this game. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
South uses their final timeout with 2:07 to go in the third quarter. Clark now, he'll have running backs to each side of him. He'll fake, keep it himself. That was it's a throw over the middle and dropped. And Clark is down. He was hit hard at the end of that play. And Clark is down on the field. That was Lincoln Lance that had a chance at the interception and dropped it. And I think Clark had the wind knocked out of him. They'll move the players away, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the Always 100 Pro Camp 2020 takes you to the next level. It's the real...
Clark up off the ground. He'll get off to the sideline. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the Carroll 20-yard line. Into the game at quarterback is Lattimore. Lattimore, the only time he's thrown the ball in this game was an interception late in the first half. So he'll be under center, and now some more confusion as the play clock ticks down to 8. 5. And they'll get the snap off. It's a fake. He'll roll right. Wants to throw it. Steps through one guy. Takes a quick run towards the line of scrimmage, gets back to the 20, and that will do it for Lattimore. And we're taking a look. It's Clark. He's stretching out his hip. So it'll be 4th down and 10 from the 20. Lattimore limping a little bit as he comes over to talk to his head coach. Lattimore back in there. 10 seconds to go. He better hurry up or they're going to get a penalty. Trip receivers here to the near side. An offset running back to his left. And the snap. He'll look. He'll fire over the middle and behind White Allen. That'll be a turnover on down. So Carroll will have the ball at their own 20-yard line. 1:14 to play here in the third quarter. I want to thank our sponsors tonight: Kelly Automotive Group, Acme Bar and Grill, Kurt's Mio, Indiana Wesleyan, Tom Steel Tire, Big Eyed Fish, Al Azteca Restaurant, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, and, of course, Parkview Sports Medicine. If you'd like to become a sponsor here on Summit City Sports, please go to our website, email Jeff Mahoney, and he will set up a meeting with you and figure out what's best for you. It's Becker now. He'll roll, fire over the middle. He's got Barnesfield over the middle, and he's close to first down yardage. Now they'll mark him about 3 yards short. Once again, if you would like to become a sponsor, please go to our website. We'd love to have more sponsors here so we can promote more of our athletes in Northeast Indiana. We cover everything from football to baseball to volleyball, girls and boys basketball, track, and even we'll get some wrestling in this year. No place to go for Becker. He might have picked up about 1. So it'll be 3rd and 3 from about the 27-yard line. And Carroll going to bring in that big package that they have. Last time they had this package in, they threw it for a touchdown. 19 seconds, and we've got a player tying his shoes, so an official timeout. And they'll wind the clock. Actually, we don't even have to have another play here in this quarter. We'll see if Carroll runs one. Under center goes Becker. And they'll get the play off. It's a handoff. I think it was Lance with the carry, and that will do it for the third quarter, unless he doesn't go down. Tucker Steele on the run, and that'll do it for the third quarter. After 3 quarters, it's Carroll leading 20-6 over Southside. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
We've got the fourth quarter underway here. It's 1st and 10 from the 35 of Carroll. Becker out there again with Harris right next to him. Blow the whistle and we're ready to go. Two receivers here to the near side. There'll be a wide receiver up top. They'll shift the running back over to the right side now, will Carroll. South shows blitz, and here they come. Right up the middle. Becker gets hit, throws it up right to Mitchell, and he makes the catch. Great play by Becker. He saw the blitz coming, fired it quickly, deep over the middle, right down the seam to Leighton Mitchell, and he comes down with another spectacular catch. And he was looking right into the sun on this one. There's a quick handoff to Harris. He's hit in the backfield and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for him, the Southside 45. I would imagine Becker's getting close to 200 yards of passing in this game. Barnesfield across the motion now. And they'll give, nope, Becker's going to keep it. He's stopped in the backfield, turns and gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Spun, as soon as he spun, the cornerback came up and put a big lick on him. That might have been Jones on the tackle. And we've got an injured, nope, it was Jones, and he's up. So it'll be 3rd and long now for Carroll at the South 45. Next week here on Summit City Sports, of course, we'll have Summit Athletic Conference action once again in football. We'll also have soccer and a ton of volleyball. All those matches next week will be out at Carroll High School. Becker again, 3rd and long. Snap, he'll drop straight back. Good rush. Oh, nice pass. That pass is caught by number 7, Englert. Englert with his first catch of the night. And that'll give Carroll a 1st down around the 30-yard line of Southside. A very good pass there by Jeff Becker. Give to Harris. He'll go right up the middle. Bounces it back to the right. Now back into the middle, and he's got 1st down yardage. I think some of the South guys might be getting a tad bit tired here. A lot of the guys play both ways. So 1st down now, down to the 17 of South. They'll wind the clock. Carroll quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Hapner running off the field. And here's a snap. The roll to the left. Here comes the rush. He'll throw it underneath, and South right there on that one. Barnesfield with a catch. South's number 14, Jamon Wilson with the tackle. Tell you, South's defense looks good. Very well-rounded team. They're very disciplined where they're supposed to be. Becker with the ball once again, 2nd down and 9. He'll give it to Harris. He'll get around the end, and he's chased towards the sideline and picks up some extra yards before he goes out of bounds inside the 5, and we will have number 59 for Carroll have to come off. His helmet popped off. So it'll be 1st and, did they give him 1st down yardage? They did. So it'll be 1st and goal at about the 5-yard line. Once again, that big package in there for Carroll. The turn. The give straight up the gut and into the end zone. And Mertz with the touchdown. Horton's kick. It's away, and it's good. We'll take a quick timeout. 27-6 Carroll. You're watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
For every victory, for every highlight, for every team in the Summit Athletic Conference, we've got you covered. Like, follow.
Horton with the kick. He'll drive it deep. It'll come down inside the 5, right at the 5, and here comes Southside. Good return here by South. They'll get out around the 36-yard line. Maybe the 35 or 36 is probably where they're going to give them. So they're going to put it at the 31-yard line. Got 9:19 to play. South will be in the passing mode now. They trail big. Jones and Alford here on the near side. Now the motion of back into the backfield. There's a fake. Clark will look. He'll fire. Good wheel route to Morrison, and he's got a big gainer for Southside. Morris on the wheel route gives Southside a first down in Carroll territory, and we see Alford. He comes up limping on this play for South. That was a well-designed play there by the offensive staff. Southside really starting to find their offense here in the second half of the season. Here's a give to Morris. Up the middle, bounces off of one tackle and might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say that is where he gets back to, so it'll be second down and 10 now at the 35 of Carroll. Clark over to the sideline. Back into the huddle now. Again, they'll have Alford and Jones here to the near side. No, that's actually White Allen. Straight drop. He'll fake. It's hit in the head. Takes a shot deep. Underthrows everybody. Tips and picked off by Carroll's Lincoln Lance. And a player down for Southside. Lance will bring it up and be tackled, and here comes a flag, and I think it's a block in the back on Carroll. So two South players down. Behind the play, we've got the wide receiver that's down. I think that's Alford, and down here at about the 23-yard line is Trevor Hapner of Southside. So they'll attend to both injured players for South, and we'll take a timeout.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the Always 100 Pro Camp 2020 takes you to the next level. It's the real college experience for grades 1 through 12. It's June 8th through June 11th at Trine University.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
Both players are off the field. There was a penalty on the play. It was a block in the back. It happened to Trevor Hapner. In fact, he got hit so hard that it broke his chin strap on the hit from behind. He got up. He walked off. He's here on the trainer's table. Alford, the other injured player, he's also off and sitting on the bench. So it'll be first down from the 13 for Carroll. Becker gets a snap, and we've got, of course, a flag. No indication on offsides on South. So it'll be 1st and 5 now for Carroll. .8:11 to play here in our final quarter. In about 30 minutes here on Summit City Sports, we'll have our second game get underway. That'll be just down the road here at Bishop Lewis High School as Northrop will take on Lures. That will be here on Summit City Sports. Pregame show will start in about 30 minutes. Straight drop by Becker. Here comes the rush. They'll catch him in that, and they'll throw it out to Harris. He'll go right. He's got a little room to go, and I don't know if he got the first down, but he's close, and he took a big shot on that play, and he's going to crawl over to the sidelines. He did. He got hit low and high. And he's still crawling. He's close, and now he's up, and he's got to come off because they stopped the game. Officials now gathering together. Still checking on Mr. Harris over there. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 now for Carroll. A full 1 yards. Snap, the give right up the middle. Good run here. 42 on the carry. First time we've called his name. That's Carmody. Carmody will pick up the first down. Clock continues to run. Becker now with an offset. Running back just to his right. He'll take the snap, goes right through his hands. He'll pick it up. He'll come back to the right. Slips a little bit, breaks through a tackle, and now he's got some room to run. Oh, and he slipped and went down. He ran around about, 10, 20. He ran 25 yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's a 2nd down now and 10. Ball went right through his hands. Malone on the tackle. 6:40 to play. Another high snap, give to Carmody. He's hit in the backfield, breaks the tackle, bounces it to the right. Now he's off to the races, trips a little bit, and gets knocked down from behind. Carmody with those fresh legs, able to get some big runs, and here comes Harris back into the game. But another first down now for the Chargers. They get into South territory. 6:25 to play. Score here will put this game away. Two receivers here to the near side. Here comes Harris to the near side. He'll bounce it to the outside, and there's going to be a hold on number 2. Bowden Height's going to get hit with a hold, but Javaris Jackson introduces himself to Harris. Now Harris has had 2 plays where he's got the ball here in the last 3 minutes and been leveled on both of them, and that's going to be a hold on Height, and that'll move him back 10 more yards. Height got those arms extended, grabbed a hold of the jersey. So 1st and 19 from the 49. They'll wind the clock. Carroll's in no hurry here. New quarterback, number 13, Logan Swain, into the game. Swain with the give to Harris. He'll go right up the middle. And now a couple players here. A helmet gets ripped off. A couple guys getting into it between some of the offensive linemen in the end, and I think they're going to call the Southside player. He's going to have to come off anyways with the unsportsmanlike conduct. They may even toss him out of the game. Could be number 20, Rayshawn Moore. 22 is actually the Daquan Reed, and that's going to be a personal foul, I'm sure. Unsportsmanlike on, and he's been ejected. And Reed needs to, I believe, even in high school, you have to leave the field. So this will be a 15-yard penalty, and I believe enough for a first down, or it's going to be right. It is going to be. All right, so I think there's still some confusion whether this is a first down or not. And the officials are going to have to converse here because this is like literally, they are now going to move the sticks. All right, they'll blow the whistle, and we're ready to go. The snap, the quick throw outside. Good pass just over the fingertips of the receiver. That was Swain to Valdez, just out of his fingertips. And it brings up 2nd down and 10. I think they got Becker out of there. This field might be getting awfully choppy out there, and it's probably a good idea for Carroll. Swain looks down at his wristband. He'll put Harris over to his left. South showing blitz again, and they do. Harris gets the handoff. Oh, Lattimore number 7 just missed the tackle. The entree coach missed it, but it slowed him up enough to let the rest of the team get in there and make the tackle, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a whistle, and there's going to be another player. It looks like Harris is going to go off again, along with Barnesfield. Bransfield off along with Harris, and they'll wind the clock at 5:10. It's like Carmody back out there at running back. High snap. Here comes the rush. Swain steps up, fires to the outside over everybody's head. It looked like a car wreck right there at the line of scrimmage. Everybody slipped and fell down and landed on top of each other, all the offensive linemen and about 3 of the defensive linemen. So that'll bring up a 4th and 11 for Carroll. Carroll will go forward on 4th and 11, 4:55. They're at the South 33. Trip receivers to the top side now of that formation for Carroll. Swain, here comes the rush. Right up the middle, they'll flush him. He'll throw it to the outside. Got an open receiver, and he picks up the first down and more. Gets through one player, and I believe that's number 7. Englert, they're saying a fumble on the play, and Southside comes up with the loose ball. So the Archers stay with the play, make a big tackle, force the fumble, and they'll have the ball with 4:44 to play. Javante Malone with the recovery for the Archers. Some confusion here by South. Here's a snap, the give, and they'll try to get it to the outside. Too many Chargers there, and they'll take down Morrison. Clark still in there at quarterback. 4:25 to play. Southside slowly up to the line of scrimmage. Some new players into the game now for Carroll. Demir slips. Now he'll roll to his left. He'll step up, and here comes another flag. It's thrown at about the 5-yard line. Holding on South. Be half the distance to the goal from right there. Next week here on Summit City Sports, Friday night, we'll have another round of high school football. It'll be Concordia at Wayne, Lewers at DeWenger, Northside at South, Snyder at Northrop, and Homestead out at Carroll. This week we'll have soccer for you as well, and then all week we'll be out at Carroll. We will have Carroll volleyball for all you Carroll fans. They have 3 matches out there this week with some pretty good teams coming in there, and we will be out there for the majority of the week. Carroll, a very good volleyball team once again. Pandy Sinish, the interim coach right now. Clock rolls. It is 3rd down and 8. They just elected to decline the penalty. Clark will turn. He'll look. He's going to take a shot deep, looking for Hapner. Through his, I'm not sure if that was Hapner, the intended receiver. He was there and just threw his hands, so it'll bring up a 4th down. And South will punt. Mitchell back to receive for Carroll at about the 50-yard line. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tough thing about these Saturday games is you don't get that extra day of recovery. And Southside is going to have to take another penalty here. They have no timeouts. Delay of game. Player late getting out on the field. Next week is a rivalry week here on Summit City Sports. So they're going to have one less day to prepare for Northside. It'll be interesting to see if Northside gets back Deuce Taylor next week. He was injured in the second quarter against Bishop Lures, a hand injury that has taken him out of action. Back to kick is Hapner. And a whistle blows, and I think we had some movement. Offsides on Carroll. Things getting sloppy here in the waning moments. 3:22 to play. Taking a look at the scoring here in this game. It was Becker scoring one of his two touchdowns at the 5:20 mark in the second quarter. The extra point was good and gave the Carroll Chargers a 7-0 lead. And then at the 2:03 mark of the third quarter, it was Becker again from 4 yards out. That drive set up by a turnover by Southside. Here's the kick. Another good kick by Hapner. It'll come down in South territory to Mitchell. He'll run it up the middle, has the lane and will be taken down at about the 30. And then Southside got rolling on offense. It was at the 7:52 mark of that third quarter that Clark hit Alford for a 70-yard touchdown pass. Then just under 2 minutes later, it was Becker to Vollmer for a 7-yard touchdown pass. And then Hunter Mertz scored at the 9:25 mark of the fourth quarter when he ran it in from 5 yards out. So Carroll doing a nice job on the ground tonight. They've done enough to win. Their defenses look outstanding again. And they have a lot to work on down the stretch. They're going to get Homestead this week, and Coach Doug Dinan will definitely have them ready to go for that game. Snap, and the give to Carmody. He'll run, bust it up the middle, and gets knocked down after about a pickup of 5 yards. Under 2:50 to play. Today's Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game will be Jeff Becker, the quarterback for the Carroll Chargers. 2 running touchdowns, 1 throwing touchdown this afternoon. So Becker is your Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Carroll let that clock run. Down under 2:20. Swain, the quarterback. Carmody off to his left. He'll give it to Carmody. He'll go right. Gets the lane there. Oh, nope. Swain keeps it, and he's taken down for a loss of about 6 yards. Chapman on the tackle. Third and 9 now for Carroll. Under 2 minutes to play. Swain waiting for the snap. He'll take it with 3 seconds on the play clock. Slips a little bit, rolls, throws it over the middle. He's got an open receiver, and it's going to be close to first down yardage, and they'll have it. And Notre Dame has rallied from way behind to take the lead on Virginia. They lead 28-17. Clemson and North Carolina in a barn burner. North Carolina actually has the ball with 1:48 to go. They have a chance at tying the game. Alabama once again with a big win. And it looks like they're going to go to victory formation. They know South has no more timeouts. Swain will take a knee, and they'll just need to take one more play, and that will do it. Once again, I want to thank our sponsors, Kelly Automotive Group, Acme Bar and Grill, Kurtz Mio, Indiana Wesleyan, Tom Steel Tire, Big Eyed Fish, Alisteca, Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning, and, of course, Parkview Sports Medicine. I want to thank the athletic director here at Southside, Tori Curry, for hosting us once again here on Summit City Sports, and that will be the final play of the game here at South. Your final, it's Carroll 26, Southside 6. For my cameraman, I'm Ryan Dellinger, and you've been watching high school football on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com. Request your virtual quote and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.